Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice President, Major Retired Jessica. Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice President, flanked by the Minister of Investment, have arrived. Our investor at the park, Mr. Paul Zhang, is with them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand so we warmly welcome them. They're officially signing in. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, a special round of applause to our Vice President, of course flanked by Cabinet Ministers. I see Honorable David Bahati. I see Honorable Evelyn Anite. You are most welcome. Our investor at the park, Mr. Paul Zhang, is with us as well.
We have the kingdom here.
All right. Madam Vice President, you're very welcome to the Bubu Trade Show. Cabinet Ministers present, you are very welcome as well. I'd like to ask our DJ to run the anthems. We shall first of all start with the East African anthem, then we'll sing the Chinese anthem, then right after that, I beg your pardon, we shall start with the Uganda national anthem, then we shall sing the East African anthem, and then after that we'll sing the Chinese anthem. And now the East African anthem.
Ee Mungu twaomba ulinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu,
And now the Chinese anthem. Your Excellency, the Vice President, once again, a special welcome to you. Allow me to invite 3 religious leaders present to say a quick prayer, each having a minute. I'll need representation from the Muslim faithful. I'll also need representation from the Christian faithful.
Your Excellency, my name is Dr. Ahmad Hamid Wandega, the Assistant Mufti, Eastern Region. I know you have been walking around. I beg that you allow the congregation to sit down and we pray. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد. I praise Allah the Almighty and thank Him for His endeavors. I thank you, O Allah, for the gift of life that you have endowed unto man. Father, I thank you, Allah, for the wise and good leadership in this country under the guidance of your servant, General Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni. May you, O Allah, grant him long life and good life. I thank you, O Allah, for the gift of our daughter, our mother, a friend, and an ideal leader, Mama Jessica Alupo Epel, the Vice President of this country. May you, O Allah, uphold her and her family and grant her success in this world and in the hereafter. O Allah, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for the wise leadership. We thank you for the knowledge and wisdom that you have inculcated into your servant, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He has brought China to you, Mbale. Now those who cannot go to China, they can enjoy China away from China. We thank you, O Allah. Thank you for the gift of our daughter, Evelyn Anite, the Minister for Investment. May you grant her long life and good life. We thank you, O Allah, for this day. May you, O Allah, bless the business community of Mbale and Uganda as a whole. May you bless the security, our parents, and above all, O Allah, our students, daughters and sons who have started exams and those who are yet to sit. May you, O Allah, teach them what their teachers may have skipped and remind them what they may have forgotten, so that they all pass their examinations with flying colors. May you uphold Uganda. May you uphold our parents. I pray all this in your mighty name, for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Sheikh, for the prayer there. Can we also have representation from the Christian faithful? Okay, none available. It is well. Let's proceed. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, the Vice President, distinguished guests, and esteemed attendees, it is with immense pride, gratitude, and honor that I stand before you as your Masters of Ceremony. My name is Daniel Irish Kanyerezi, and I'm honored to guide you through this remarkable event, the Mbale Trade Show and Expo 2024, taking place here at the Sino Uganda Mbale Industrial Park. Today we are graced with the presence of several eminent personalities and dignitaries who have contributed to our nation and indeed their invaluable assets. Allow me to first of all issue my warm welcome to Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, retired Major Jessica Alupo, whose leadership inspires us all. She's also flanked by the State Ministers, one of Trade and Industries, Honorable David Bahati, whose vision drives our economic growth. Also in attendance is none other than our Minister for Investment, Honorable Evelyn Anite, who plays a crucial role in shaping policies that are indeed driving our economy. There are other honorable members of Parliament present. There are other honorable members of Cabinet who are present, who I will be introducing as we carry on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight into our speeches for the day. Please allow me to invite our area LC1 chairman to say a word or two, and then we can carry on. Mr. Tenywa, making his way. Mr. Tenywa Hussein is our LC1 chairperson. You're welcome.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Right Honorable Jessica Rose Epelu Alupo, Ministers present, Members of Parliament present, the City Mayor, the Division Mayor, other fellow leaders present, all security agencies present, technical staff in different capacities present, protocol observed. I am by name Tenywa Hussein, the chairperson LC1 of Makumbo Cell. Your Excellency, I welcome you to Sino Mbale Industrial Park. I thank God who has enabled you to reach here safely. Your Excellency, our people, especially the youth, widow, and other women, are highly willing to work. They have accepted to change from growing crops to working in industries so as to earn a living. Most of them, after compensation, they went in trading centers and opened up shops. But our big challenge, therefore, is access to the park. Most especially, the people of Makumbo and Masanda Cell. They use much transport, Your Excellency, to reach the main gate. Your Excellency, for your information, Makumbo Cell is this side and Masanda. So they have to travel from Kaguta Road to town, then reach the main gate. Just a humble request. We therefore kindly request the park management to avail us with a small gate, which will enable us access the park easily and also boost business in the entire ward of Nabitiri, which consists of 6 villages. Your Excellency, I am the chairperson LC1, whom the entire village was displaced because of the park. However, as an NRM cadre, I need to follow up my people to mobilize them to vote for NRM, the strong, mighty party. But I don't have transport. Just because my office is redundant with no residents. Lastly, let me use this opportunity to thank the chairperson Tiantang Sino Uganda Mbale Industrial Park, none other than Mr. Paul Zhang, for being so good to the people of Makumbo and Masanda. As a chairperson, I'm always given the first priority to give my people jobs. Thank you so much, Mugaga. As I end, Your Excellency, I want to declare this meeting open. Security is tight. Feel free at home. For God and my country, I'm Tenyok Sen, Chairperson LOC1. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tenywa, there for your warm remarks. Thank you indeed for welcoming us to Mbale and the Sino-Uganda Industrial Park. Your Excellency, allow me to invite our mayor for Mbale City, His Worship Kasim Namugali. His Worship has chosen to wear gomesi. So she's the Deputy Mayor Mbale City, Your Excellency.
Thank you so much, the MC. Our beloved Mama, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Minister for Investment, my Evelyn Anita, our Minister for Karamoja State Affairs, my Nambozo Florence, our Minister for Trade and Industry, Papa Bahati, our Woman Area Councillor, our Woman Area MP, Amai Konigali Wango, all the Honorable MPs present in your respective dignitaries, His Worship, the Mayor of Industrial Division, and your political leaders who are here, the religious leaders in your different capacities, the honorable area councillors who are here, the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kakai Harriet, the Deputy Mayor of Mbale City and the incoming woman member of Parliament, Mbale City 2026 on FDC ticket. First and foremost, you allow me to recognize the presence of the Deputy Mayor of Industrial Division and your team, plus the honorable councillors who are here to stand and wave to our Vice President. Yeah, thanks so much for coming. You also allow me to recognize the presence of our RCC of Mbale City to step forward and make a recognition for the rest of the RDCs and then the RCCs before I may put forward my message. You are most welcome, and we love you so much as Mbale City.
Thank you so much, Your Worship the Mayor, Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda. Allow me ride on the protocol that has already been mentioned. My name is Nasike Asmin. I am the RCC of Mbale City. We welcome you and wish to notify you, Your Excellency, that the security situation of Mbale City is calm. Therefore, feel at ease and feel at home. We have a number of government programs that are running within here, Your Excellency, and they are moving smoothly, though with a few challenges which we are managing. Allow me, therefore, invite my colleagues who are within here to just introduce themselves and then get back to their seats.
Your Excellency, my name is Wapua George William, RDC, Mbale District Rural.
Your Excellency, I am Banja Hamza, and I am the Deputy Resident State Commissioner of Mbale City, in charge Industrial State Division where we are.
Your Excellency, I'm Wele Yahaya, Deputy RCC, in charge Northern Division. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I'm Onambo Alan, Assistant RDC, Sronko District. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I'm Wambogo Moses, Assistant RDC, Mbale District, Rural.
Your Excellency, I'm as well the Regional Whip of RDCs of Bugisu Sub-Region. You are most welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, RCC. I thought that was very paramount to introduce the RDCs and RCCs because they're the representative of the president. So you'll forgive me for taking all that time. First and foremost, allow me to send the apology of his worship the mayor, who is on different duties, but he has sent a lot of greetings to our people who are here. I want to thank the President of the Republic of Uganda for putting much interest in the women in more powerful places. So I want to thank him so much for doing all that. And I want to also thank for the investment which has been put in Mbale City, more especially the Sino Industrial Park, which has employed our youth, very many of them who are here. So I want to thank you, our partners. And lastly, allow me bring to the attention to the Vice President that our children are fully employed here, but unfortunately, the wages are not enough. So I want to request that as you go back, take our message that these young children are working, but the wage is not well established. So we need them to also have value in the wage which they also get, because the money they are getting is very little. If you look at the 6,000 shillings, that one is very little money, and the economy has really gone beyond. So 6,000 cannot help our children to rent a house, our children to buy food, and to do each and everything. So, Your Excellency, we are requesting you. And lastly, on my neck, I had many issues put across, but I think because of time, there was a road which has been named before the president called Kaguta Yoweri Museveni. We have that road. It is in a bad shape. We want to request you, Your Excellency, that as you go back, you remind the president that that road has been put in your names and needs a serious construction on it. We need tarmac and then the solar lights on that road. Lastly, our people, the investors constructed a drainage around this area, but the people are just hanging on top of the drainage. And we are waiting if the country can come in and then help us to compensate these people so that they can vacate and leave the place so that the drainage can be put right. Yeah, thank you so much, Your Excellency. I am an FDC, but via government programs, I really promote them. Thank you so much. I have talked all this for God and my country.
Maybe just to offer some guidance, please, if you have any concerns, the right teams are here to address. Let's enjoy this trade show. Let's celebrate foreign investment, foreign Uganda investment, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that was a speech from, of course, the district leadership from the mayor's office. Let's now move on and carry on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency as well, please allow me to invite the chairman, Tiang Tang Group, and also the chairman, Sino Uganda Mbale Industrial Park, Chairman Paul Zang, to offer his remarks.
Karibuni, Her Excellency Vice President Mama Jessica, State Minister of Finance for Investment and Privatization, Honorable Maseta Aniti. State Minister of Trade, Industrial and Cooperatives, Honorable David Bahati. State Minister for Kalamoja Affairs, Honorable Florence. State Minister of Energy, Honorable Pasai. Leaders from Chinese Embassy in Uganda, Councillor Wang. Members of Parliament, local leaders, AIGP, UPDF leaders, police commander leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Nyabo and Sibo. Karibu, Webalinyo. My name is Paul Zhang. I'm chairman of Tiantang Group and the Industrial Park. In Uganda, I built 3 industrial parks. 2009, I built the first industrial park in Mukono, Mbalala. I remember 2014, Your Excellency Museveni officially opened for that one. Around 8 years ago, I built another industrial park in Namavi. This is the 3rd industrial park, creating jobs more than 15,000. I don't know that lady. Spoil my name. See, we pay a small salary. I think, not my friend. Every day, 6,000 Uganda shillings is muyai. It's muyai. You know, for Greece form, I pay from 9,000 to 30,000 per day. For Greece form, my factory. Depends how it's work. If people lazy, if you know to do hard working, why pay you big money? Please, my children, hard working, pay big money, get big salary. I love you. I'm working for you, for your youth. I'm an old man. I'm not a young boy. On behalf of Mbali Industrial Park, I would like to welcome Her Excellency the Vice President to visit our Mbali Industrial Park today and attend the opening ceremony of the trade show. At the same time, I want to give my deep thanks to Uganda Ministry of Finance, Honorable Aniti, because we are working together. Also, I am working together with Honorable Bahati. Thank you for support. Thank you for trusting each other. Also, I need to give great thanks to all guys, exhibitors and consumers. President Museveni and the Uganda government have been promoting BUBU. And Mbali Industrial Park has also been working hard on the BUBU policy in order to show the achievements of the construction of the industrial park and bring high quality and low cost goods to the people. Good price, cheaper price, good quality. We hold this BUBU trade show. We get the goods of more than 50 factories in the park and other local Uganda companies for today's show. Today, we have thousands of types of goods, all made in Uganda, and sold at the lowest price at the trade show. Please buy goods. Today, price very cheap. We want to bring the best shopping to the people of the Uganda. Seeing today's park, I'm very happy. During the construction of the park, we passed many difficulties. During the most difficult time of COVID time, I borrowed money from bank, from friends, from neighborhood. I borrowed a lot of money for COVID time. I built this park. I never stop. Most investors stop at COVID time. Paulo Zhang never stop. Even now, we are still facing difficulties with the problem of water channels. Government promised to build new water channels, but now nothing to do. Her Excellency, please support us. Another issue, roads and electricity. Today, Honorable Okasaini promised me very soon so that the problem. Bye-bye, new Honorable. We suffered a huge flood before. And this year, now rain season has come. I can't sleep. I can't sleep well. I'm too much worried. Flood come back again. If come back, I lost a lot of money. I can't do work. As more and more factories are put into operation, especially Ministerial, the industrial park is facing a big power shortage. The park currently has only one 50 megawatt mobile substation. Only one, not enough. We need the power. The park often has a power shortage without electricity. The machines cannot start production. The government has promised to build a 240 megawatt substation. I wish Honorable Okasaini build for us. Even with those much challenges, we have never stopped. Don't worry, continue to do work. Because where youth need a job. Mbali Industrial Park has now created more than 7,000 jobs. 7,000. End of 2005, this park created how many jobs? From around 15,000 to 20,000 jobs. Finally, I would like to give our deep thanks to Her Excellency, Mama Jessica, and Excellency Mzee, Baba Museveni. Maybe that lady not like Baba Museveni. I love Mzee. The Uganda government has been planning the country's industrialization and create a safe and stable business environment for investors. I can tell everybody, I can tell media, best business environment is Uganda. In all 50 countries, in all Africa, best environment, business environment in Uganda is this country. Please, investment in Uganda. We have enough workers. I would also like to give my thanks to other Uganda government leaders, local leaders. I love local leaders, like my real brothers and sisters. Now, younger RTC is my younger sister, working very hard. Every week I come to park, ask us, you need more security, you need any service, please tell us. Verbally new local leaders. And all of the investors and friends who have supported the construction and the development of our industrial park. Also thanks China Railways 3 to hard work. I wish the consumers of Uganda to enjoy this Bubu trader show. Please buy, cheap price, very cheap. Quality, don't worry, good quality. Enjoy the products made in Uganda. Buy Uganda, build Uganda. And enjoy outstanding goods at the fair price. Bye bye, new Asante Sana. Asante Sana. Bye bye, new Your Excellency.
A special round of applause to our developer and chairman, Mr. Paul Zhang. Thank you so much for walking us through the history of the park. And to all the other investors, we salute you. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, law enforcement has also been represented. The Inspector General of Police, Abbas Biakagaba, has been represented by the Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIGP Joseph Mogisa. Wherever you are, that is your salute, Your Excellency. Also present, we have Honorable Nambozo, Minister of State for Karamoja. And she's also the woman member of parliament for Sironko. There she is. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Your Excellency, now moving on, please allow me to invite the Consular of the Economic and Commercial of the Chinese Embassy in Uganda, Mr. Wang, to offer his remarks.
Your Excellency Jessica Alopo, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Evelyn Anita, the Minister of the State for Privatization and Investment, Honorable Sandro Niros Orkasa Opolot, the State Minister for Energy, Mr. Zhang, Chairman of Tiantong Group, representatives of all ministries and companies at the ceremony today, distinguished guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to join you all here today as the opening ceremony of Bubu show of the products made by enterprise who decide to establish factories in the Mbale Industrial Park. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Uganda, I would like to extend my warm greetings to all the investors and the Tiantong Group. Your decision to invest in Uganda casts a vote of confidence on the Mbale Industrial Park. Most important is a vote of confidence on Uganda and on China-Uganda relations. Your Excellency, by gracing this occasion, you have shown the great importance attached to the industrialization of Uganda and the role of Chinese enterprise playing in the Uganda industrialization. Thank you, Your Excellency, and your government for your unremitting efforts to creating a enabling business environment for all investors in Uganda. We encourage more Chinese investors to come to Uganda and participate in the social and economic and development. Your Excellency, in recent years, under the strategic guidance and personal attention of President Xi Jinping and President Museveni, the brotherly relationship between China and Uganda has reached new heights unmatched in history, bringing tangible results to our two countries and person. I'm happy to see that today our bilateral relations are at their best in history. A fruitful and wide-reaching cooperation stands out in China-Africa cooperation. This recent 2024 Forum on FOCAC Beijing Summit, which was successfully concluded on September 6th, is a key event at a critical moment as China and Africa countries embark on a new journey in realized modernization. During the summit, China and Uganda have jointly conferred to elevate the China-Uganda relationship to comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership beyond the concerns of our two presidents and the view of two peoples. Your Excellency witnessed the signing of a series of bilateral pragmatic cooperation agreements, including but not limited to protocols of phytosanitary requirements for export of dried chilies and wild aquatic products from Uganda to China, and the framework agreement on economic partnership for shared development. During this summit, leaders from China and Africa announced significant upgrades in relation, agreed to elevate the overall characterization of China-Africa relation to an all-weather China-Africa community with a shared future for the new area. Articulated 6-point proposition on China-Africa joint effort to advance modernization and formulated the blueprint for the future particular cooperation. President Xi Jinping announced the 10 partnership action for modernization at the opening ceremony of the summit, including the partnership action for mutual learning among civilizations, for trade prosperity, for industrial chain cooperation, for connectivity, for development cooperation, for health, for agriculture and livelihoods, for people-to-people exchange, for green development and for common security. The 10 partnership actions for modernization will map out goals, tasks, and priority areas for China-Africa cooperation for the next 3 years. Moving forward, China stands ready to work with Uganda in implement the outcomes of the FOCAC Beijing Summit and the Global Development Initiative and advance high-quality Belt and Road cooperation for shared prosperity. We will continue to whatever we could do to support Uganda to achieving independence, sustainable development, and realizing the Uganda Vision 2040 at an early date. Finally, I wish the Bubu show in the Mbale Industrial Park a good success. Thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause to the Consular of the Economic and Commercial of the Chinese Embassy here in Uganda, Mr. Wang. Honorable Evelyn Anite, the organizing committee would like to thank you for inviting the Vice President and our chief guest today. Your Excellency, there are a couple of things that are manufactured here at the Industrial Park, and I believe you've seen some being showcased, but maybe just to run you through a few. We have TVs, smartphones, button phones, sanitary pads, baby diapers, washing powder, shirts, reflectors, underwear, stockings, jeans, gentle trousers, toilet paper, printing paper, tissue, shoes, electric meters, bed sheets, bed covers, duvets, pillows, steel filling cabinets, play mats, iron bars, rings, flat irons, microwaves, water kettles, I'm talking about percolators here, bulbs, plastics, plates, cups, jugs, spoons, all other kinds of ceramics, and many more. The list is endless. And of course this, thank you so much for clapping. Indeed, there is a lot happening here at the Mbale Industrial Park. Now, Your Excellency, without further ado, allow me to invite the woman member of Parliament, Mbale City, Connie Galiwango.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, none other than Mai, Honorable Jessica Lupo Hepel, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Minister of Investment, Honorable Anite, Honorable Minister of Industry, Honorable Bahati David, Honorable Minister of Karamoja Affairs, Honorable Nambozo Florence, Honorable Minister of State for Energy, Honorable Kasai, Honorable Members of Parliament present, the Chairman, Paul Jang, and all your colleagues, the investors, the RCC, and all your other colleagues, all the leadership, the mayor, I may break the protocol, I'm sorry, the mayor and your council, all the religious leaders present, all invited guests, the LC1s in this place, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, today is a day to remember in the history of Mbale City, and I want to thank God for that, that we are going to see, or we've even seen the products that are manufactured here. Your Excellency, this has changed the face of Mbale City and Eastern region as a whole. Given the fact that the products that are being showcased Your Excellency, are very good quality products. And I want to confess that I'm a user of these products, and they are very high-class products and at good prices. And therefore, I want to encourage everybody to take part in using these products, that we should not only come to see them, but we also use them, because we will be the first people to promote the industry of Mbale, the different industries. I want to thank the leadership of this industrial park, Paul Jang and all your colleagues, for giving us employment to our youth. Many youths are working in this place who could have been jobless at this moment, but at least now can get food on their plate. However, it does not matter at the moment. What is important is we have a starting point, but we would rather also want to negotiate for further increment as time goes on, as you grow, because we need them also to better their lives as they continue working here. Your Excellency, like we've already seen the challenges that have been given by the LC1, I just want to add my voice that we really need a short route to this place for our young women and men who cross over from Nabitiri, so that they are able to save part of their daily income that they get from here, other than spending most of it on transport. If they have a shortcut, at least something will be really done to their income. Your Excellency, we thank God for this innovation of the industrial park. However, we are pleading as maybe as a social corporate responsibility of this area, among the other things that they are doing. Your Excellency, we pray that in their future plans, they include to give our community a school, maybe a primary and secondary school, so that they can benefit from the services of this area, that the workers who work here can also work with relaxation as their children go to nearby schools. And also, Your Excellency, we also pray that as part of the responsibility, if they can also improve on the health services of this place by putting on also another health center that can help the community around, would be very grateful. Otherwise, we are very grateful for all the other services that are being given here. And we want to thank God for everything that is taking place here. We want to thank God for everybody who has come. And we pray that we'll continue working together like we began with from the grassroots with the Honorable Minister, convincing the people to leave this place, and they did. We want to continue the good relations, that this place will continue growing for the good of the people of Mbale, Bugisu, and Uganda at large, and this will be for the glory of God. I want to thank you that today is not my day to make the speech, but I want to stop there. And maybe, because we are quite a number of members of parliament around, and we have a chairperson of the Bugisu caucus, I would pray that he comes to introduce all the other members of parliament who are present. But I want to thank you. Thank you so much for this big innovation to this nation, and may God bless you for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Honorable Connie Galiwango, for your speech.
Thank you so much, Honorable Connie Galiwango. Your Excellency, you're very much welcome to Bugisu, and specifically to Mbale Industrial Park. I want to invite all the honorable members of parliament present. Your Excellency, permit me step on the protocol in the interest of time. Honorable members of parliament present, kindly step forward and we introduce ourselves. We may not make speeches just to save time. But permit me make one comment, Your Excellency. Chairman Paul Zhang forgot to mention one thing, but he promised actually two things last week, that is going to have an outlet for our people who have been complaining that they can't purchase from here. Goods are made from here, but they have to buy them from Kampala. So he's opening an outlet for the local people to be able to purchase goods, and we thank him for that. Secondly, for the young people, Mr. Paul Zhang has promised to open a workshop, which is for free, where young people come and do training, and they will be able to perfect what we do. And as the community of Bugisu, we want to appreciate you for that. Permit me now give an opportunity to my colleagues to introduce themselves. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Honorable Ministers, colleagues, I'm called Isaac Modoi. I represent the disaster-prone constituency of Bududa. I didn't come alone. I came with the vice chairman, or I came with the chairman NRM and his team stand up to give testimony. I came with chairman LC5 and his team and all the Baduda in Yuhesmuri, Baduda boss. That's the team. I brought them specifically, Your Excellency, to come and appreciate what's going on here. To also go back and encourage our youth who are able to come and contribute to employment in this place. But at the same time, to create liaison and collaboration with the investors here to participate in the development of our district. We know China is very good at land management, and we believe that if they visit Bududa, they will help us into land management. May I at this point thank my government, NRM, is delivering on its mandate and promise. May God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Your Excellency, I'm Katenya Isaac, Member of Parliament for Bulambuli County, Bulambuli District. I want to welcome you in Mbale today. This is my third time, I think, to be in this industrial park. It has really generated a lot of employment for our region. And I want to thank the Chinese management, especially the chairperson, because I met him the other time, that you have done a commendable job. We want you to establish also industries in Bulambuli, because we have limestone, we have other industrial raw materials, which you can be in a position to produce from there, so that we can create more jobs for my people in Bulambuli, especially in cement and other ceramics. So I just want to encourage you that the whole of this region is full of minerals and other raw materials in which you can be in a position to produce for us many items. I know we shall work with the Minister for Investment to achieve this, and I shall visit your office, Minister for Investment, so that we can see how to bring this to light. So I just want to thank everybody and wish you the best and stay in Mbale.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, allow me a rise on the protocol already established. Distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bernard Odoi Onen Mutusa. I'm the Youth MP Eastern Region from Jinja to the Vice President's home in Katakwe. Mr. Zhang, as Youth Member of Parliament, I'm very proud of you. Thank you for adhering to the message of the President. This industry, if you go to other places, they would want to uproot and take it there because jobs are not there. Yesterday we were here with Honorable Evelyn Anite. We moved around with you, Chairman. We saw 6,000 Ugandans are employed here. This is quantitative development. The issue of qualitative will come later. And the trickle-down impact of this can be felt by our mothers who sell mukene here, our people who have houses here, because the people who work here live here, they feed here, and we appreciate you. We pray that may the good Lord continue blessing you and continue being a blessing to this country. Thank you so much. I'm also your neighbor across here. I do vegetables across here, and very soon we will partner. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, Honorable Apollo Maska is in the audience, and I've requested the Honorable Modoi to deliver
and you know
the
he speaks
microphone to him.
He speaks in Chinese.
He actually speaks Chinese because he studied there. But as they take it to Honorable Maska, Your Excellency, I invited my people from Bungoho Central. I may not be able to locate, but we have over 150 people coming from Bungoho Central, and their purpose was to see what happens at the industrial park. We want them to be interested in what happens here, and even as they seek to work with Mr. Paul. Honorable Apollo Maska.
Your Excellency Jessica retired Major Jessica Arupo, you are most welcome in Mbale Industrial Park. I'm very, very pleased to send the same message to all security agencies, members of parliament, and the other officials who are here. I'm called Masika Apollo, member of parliament, Namisindwa County, Namisindwa district. I would like to take this opportunity because most of my friends have talked about the good of Chinese, what they have done here, and I would like to send the message to their own language, talking a bit of their, not a bit, but I know everything. To our Chinese friends who are here,
Kindly activate his microphone.
Hello, washi benimalu.
刚才对中国朋友们，刚才我在跟我们的国家的副总统说了好几个事情，你们应该明白。所以我想非常高兴你们过来到我们的土地开这种工厂，我非常高兴。这种事情我在中国学习，在中央戏剧学院北京语言学院也是学汉语，现在很长时间有一点不太清楚，但是我能说出来。我请你们回到中国，请很多做商业的人过来跟我们合作做很大的事情。我们现在有咖啡，有很多东西，我们可以合作起来，还有做旅游，中国人来旅游，我们会很高兴。对，因为时间不长我非常感谢你们再来姆巴里，谢谢你。
Right Honorable Your Excellency, it was the Black Chinese, Honorable Apollo Maska. I am sure the Chinese community got his message very well. Permit me now to invite Honorable Minister Florence Nambozo, who will take on the mantle of inviting her colleagues. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
our chief guest, Your Excellency, Retired Major Toto Rose Epel Alupo, Honorable Ministers of State of Investment, Industry and Energy, honorable colleagues, members of Parliament, the religious leaders, His Worship, the Mayor and the lower local governments, the security operatives under the RCC and the Deputy AIGP, the Chairman of Sino Industrial Park, Mbale, Mr. Paul Zhang, and the Consular, the exhibitors here, Mbale City Traders, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wamala Nabozo Florence, the woman representative for Sironko District, but also the State Minister for Karamoja. Basale kwabi nyaire nabi, mwanyala nabi kweza, ingana kusi mawere lwe abana befe bakola hano, mwanyala nabi kuba ni gumoyo gugana kukola. Mwikubireko mukono. Our guest of honor, those are our children that work here, and we are glad and so thankful to the Chinese government and all the investors. From us, we say, Shishi, thank you so much. Your Excellency, I will not say much as my colleagues have already alluded to some of the issues, especially that came from the chairman LC1. One of the things that has not been spoken about is the small gate. We want to appreciate the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Titi, who was here last weekend, and appreciate Chairman Paul Zhang and his team that welcomed us so warmly, and everyone that was here. We had a few discussions, and part of the conversations included the small gate to the workers of this place. And we agreed with Chairman Zhang that the small gate that the chairman was talking about will be opened at the back of the park to be able to reduce on the transport that the workers spend here, because otherwise they walk out of the gate and have to take borders just to go behind their workplace. But the chairman accepted that we shall have a small gate opened, and only that we shall beef up security. And I'm praying that before probably tomorrow ends or the other day, we shall ensure that that gate is opened so that our friends, the children that work here, are able to save their little money. Instead of spending it on border, they will be able to have it. The increments have been spoken about by my colleagues, but also to re-echo that Chairman Zhang promised to give us a skilling center around here, and it will be free for all to come and attend to, and we are so thankful. He stressed this, and I also want to stress it. He said it will be done in Chinese time, and that was 6 months. He said in 6 months, that is from November, it will be April. To make 6 months, we shall have a skilling center, and that will be outside here so that one doesn't have to go through the gate to go to the park. Then the second one is the showroom that Honorable Wanda talked about. That showroom will be out of the park so that anyone can come in at any time. Your Excellency, many people have been going out to go and buy these products, but as Honorable Connie alluded, the products are of good quality, and I can see the people who have come in here to buy things are really excited that finally they are buying products from their park. I want to send this thanks message to our President for giving us a conducive environment to be able to have investors, all the way for bringing the Far East this close to Mbale and the rest of the regions in the country. We thank him for the peace that we are enjoying. Otherwise, without peace, we would not be having so many investors around. We want to thank the Ministry of Energy that is working tooth and nail to ensure we have affordable energy so that the industries can produce. We want to thank the Ministry of Trade that is making sure that traders are able to trade
rightly and be able to profit, because in trade without profit you're not making any difference. I want to thank the people of Mbale city traders that have come here. I know we shall have a bigger conversation after this expo, because we need to work together as a team with this park. We need to know what we have on the plate before we go out and speak to the rest of the world. I want to thank Honorable Evelyn Anite, the Minister for Investment, who is all over the country and all over the world to ensure that we have the right investors. And I want to thank the investors for allowing to use our local products, especially the local content. Permit me to end there and appreciate all of you for coming. Mwesa na mwanyala kweza, mukalekano vitu byobasale mubigule, kuze kubigezese kubikozese ne kumanye kwalomye kutubye gumutindo nenganga kuchiku bikozese gobola kubabulira kegana kumanyeda kakuba gubasale na dala babikale mutent ukatulano ngo chikugulako chitu kuze kubikozese kumanya kutibirayi obakebiri biraida. Your Excellency, I was only saying that we need our people to buy these products. We've said they are of good quality, but unless we buy them and use them, then we shall not have the truth. Permit me, Your Excellency, to introduce to you the ED of UMA. He's seated amongst us. Ezra, I know you are around. Please stand up. It was not an oversight. The ED of UMA is here amongst us. He could have walked out probably, but we just wanted to interest him that as opposed to the UMA Expo that has got goods from everywhere, these are made and done in Uganda. Thank you so much for coming. I pray that before you leave, you pick up something for yourself, because we need to go and test the quality for God and my country. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause to Honorable Nambos of Florence. Honorable Nambos of Florence is also the head and chairperson of, rather, she's the State Minister for Karamoja Affairs. Forgive me. Yes. Now, moving on, first of all, the weather is changing, and also our chief guest has some commitments. So in the interest of time, this is what is going to happen. One, I'm going to invite the Minister of State for Trade, Industries and Cooperatives, Honorable David Bahati, to speak, who will then invite our Minister for Investment, Evelyn Anite, who will then invite our chief guest, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, my colleagues, the Ministers of State, my colleagues, Members of Parliament, the local leadership of this great region, the exhibitors who have come here today, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I'll be brief for two reasons: to fit into your time, but also, Your Excellency, I come to this great region of Bugisu in a great season of circumcision. I'm a bit worried because I've been targeted by the Bagisu, so I want to speak so fast so that I can leave the place as soon as possible. At the dawn of our government, NRM in 1986, we had only 83 factories. Today, we are proud to mention that we have over 8,000 registered factories with National Bureau of Standards. This is a big achievement. Industry as a sector, we are contributing 16.5% to the GDP of 55 billion. And our target is to contribute 45% when we actually achieve the tenfold GDP of 500 billion. But central to this is the growth of industrial parks. I want to appreciate the Minister for Investment for the promotion of investors and also the leadership on the industrial parks. I want to thank the Paul Zhang, Mugaga, for all the contribution they have made in this country. We thank you so much, and I think he deserves a big hand clap. There are issues that have been raised, Your Excellency, and we have confidence that you will address them. When we address electricity issue, we actually triple the jobs that we have here. These children you see have jobs, but are also putting money in their pockets. And it's important that we know that access to jobs is primary. Then increment and other things of salary can be addressed as we move forward. In our place, we have a saying that when you are coming from the dark place, you don't despise any little light that you see. So the little light that we are seeing here in terms of jobs should be appreciated, and the mayor of this city should actually take note of that. Your Excellency, therefore, today we are not only celebrating the exhibition, we are celebrating the progress we are making in terms of industrialization. We are celebrating the progress we are making on our policy of import substitution and export promotion. As you have said when we are touring, you have seen with your eyes the products that we are producing from this industry park. You have heard the progress we are making. Our policy of industrialization is working. Our policy of import substitution is working. And we are going to facilitate the investors to make sure that they use the raw materials that we have, which are abundant in our country. For example, for the steel, we have 312 million tons of iron ore in Chigezi. And we hope that this industry that is coming up will be able to utilize the natural resources that we have in our country. So we are very glad today. We are celebrating industrialization. We are celebrating import substitution and export promotion. And Your Excellency, this couldn't have happened without the leadership of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. That's why wherever we go, we recommend that come 2026, we should be able to work long and hard to elect him again so that we can continue with the industrialization program. With those few remarks, and also in the view of the comment I made about the Bagisu and the season, I want to invite Anite to make some few remarks and invite you to address and open the exhibition.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Major General Jessica Alupo, my mother and friend. She has all those titles. Ladies and gentlemen, first, before even I introduce the rest of the dignitaries, put your hands together and let's clap for a mother who has dedicated her time to be with us today. My colleague and friend, Honorable David Bahati, my partner in crime in struggling to make sure that industrialization happens in this country. The Minister, Honorable Okasai. Honorable Okasai, I'd like to ask you to stand up because you're the one who has brought us light in this Mbale Industrial Park. That is Honorable Okasai, representing himself and the Minister of Energy. The Minister of State for Karamoja, all the members of Parliament present, especially the woman MP and the chairperson of the Bugisu sub-region, the proprietor of Mbale Industrial Park, Brother Paul Zhang, the representative of the Chinese Embassy, all the ministries, departments, and agencies, the investors who have come,
to invest in Mbale Industrial Park, and our people who work, our citizens, and the people who work in Mbale Industrial Park. Your Excellency, allow me to greet them in the language that I know they understand. Biaibo Jo. Biaibo. Your Excellency, yesterday I was speaking here. I wondered whether I was in Teso, but then I discovered I was in the Eastern Sub-region. That's why this park has attracted everyone from every part of Uganda, and they're here in Mbale Industrial Park. Let us clap for Mr. Paul Zang for establishing this park. Allow me to start by giving the history of Mbale Industrial Park. Your Excellency, this land was given to us by the President after he purchased it from the Bugisu Cooperative Union. And when he gave this land to government of Uganda for industrialization, by the time I was appointed in 2016, I found the land lying in our ministry for 15 years without any development. And what I discovered when I came on ground was the land was now vested with encroachers. That's why the LC1 chairman tells you that his government was collapsed, because they started their own government in an industrial park. That's why they started an LC1. They were doing grazing animals here, growing or planting maize. They were planting rice, mayuni, yams, and that was all that was happening, subsistence farming. Ichida chonka. They were only growing for their stomach. I want to thank the LC3 chairman of Bukakasa. I believe he's here. He's called Mr. Mukembo Robert. I want him to come in front. Mr. Robert, come and stand near me here. And Madam Connie Galwango, I want you two to come and stand near me. And also the religious leader who prayed for us to come and stand. Because these are the people who stood with me to ensure that we talk to the encroachers to get out of this industrial park. The people did not want us to have industrialization. They were all resisting and saying, no, they cannot go out of this park. I had to resort to him to pray for us, to ask Allah to make the people of Bugisu see light and accept to get out of this industrial park. I want to ask us to clap for him. Thank you very, very much. And Connie here, and this LC3 chairman had to work in each and every household. Your Excellency, we had to compensate the people who were here, and he ensured the compensation took place. And I made him to work with Mr. Paul Zang. Mr. Robert here worked so hard to ensure that jobs are created in this park, but at the end of the day, he was voted out. That was the payment the people gave him. I don't know whether the interest was to vote for FDC, but my lady, the future is now bright. We shall continue supporting Connie Galwango here because NRM has brought employment. My brothers and sisters, the issue of salary, I want to give you assurance that your salary will be enhanced. The issue of the road, that you need an alternative gate, I want to give you assurance that starting tomorrow, Mr. Paul Zang has assured me that you're going to have an alternative door to enter this park. So please clap for Mr. Paul Zang. If you don't clap enough, I will tell Mr. Paul Zang we should make you continue using the long route. So clap. Thank you very much. So Your Excellency, I just wanted these three to come in front of you so that you can see. Mr. Paul Zang, thank you very much. That from a mayuni plantation to maize plantation to now having 51 factories in this place. Please let us give glory to God and clap to the Almighty God for these wonders that we are seeing happen in Bugisu sub-region. Because it wouldn't happen. But most importantly, allow me to thank President Museveni. Because President Museveni started the journey from groundbreaking. If you can see the pictures being exhibited here, groundbreaking and asking the remaining squatters who did not want to go out of this park was the effort of the President of the Republic of Uganda. Please, therefore, let us clap for the President. Many people have been asking me the question of how much are these people being paid. The question that we are struggling with in the beginning is how can we create jobs for the Ugandans? I want to assure you the jobs that government of Uganda has created for the citizens is only a handful. We're talking about 475,000 jobs only. And the bulk of the jobs that we're talking about, over 1 million jobs, are being created under industrialization. And my brother Bahati has told you, 8,000 factories. And by 1986, there were only 83 factories. Now, those are the ones who have been subscribed with UNBS. We want these factories to reach in millions. And then we want to address the issue of how much we shall pay our citizens. Graduates are working without unemployment. I am happy, Your Excellency, the casual laborers are being employed here, but most importantly, that graduates from Makerere University, from Chambogo University, are being employed in the factory called Chint, and Chint is an electric company which is here in Mbale Industrial Park. So and the graduates get more than the casual laborers. And I want to say that the dedication of our investor is if we give him more support, he will have 100 factories here, and the issue of pay and making our people to graduate and also get NSSF will be handled, because that is the plan. We want them to now graduate slowly. Now the graduates are being paid under NSSF. They're getting over 500,000 per month. But we want the rest of the people from earning 180,000 per month at least to go to 400, 500. And that is in the plan, such that they are able to earn a lot more money. Your Excellency, I want to thank you that you left aside everything and you came to grace this occasion, the opening of the trade show, Buy Uganda, Build Uganda. I want to tell Ugandans that the trade show that the Vice President is opening today is exhibiting made in Uganda products. We used not to have mobile phones manufactured in our soil. This is God doing miracles on our land. We used not to have those music systems being manufactured. Televisions were not manufactured in our soil. Mattresses were not being manufactured in our soil. Today, they are being manufactured in the wonderful soils of Uganda. Why can't we be grateful and thank the Almighty God that He is doing wonders for our people? I thought that if there are Christians here and Muslims, they will be clapping for God for the wonders that He is doing here. But since our people have little faith, we are still debating whether God is doing miracles. I want to say, my people, wake up. God is doing miracles in our country, and this is just the beginning. A lot more is going to happen in our country, and we will start having everything manufactured in our country, and we will stop the importation. And not only by Chinese, because they're doing knowledge and skills transfer. I want to thank Mr. Paul Zhang that he says, I don't want to continue manufacturing myself. I want to train Ugandans youth to start manufacturing these products themselves. I thank you very much, Mr. Zhang. Ladies and gentlemen, that said, allow me ask all of us to rise and put our hands together and receive the Vice President to address and open this wonderful trade show.
I thought the people were going to continue standing also near me. The people you called to stand near you there, I thought they were also going to continue standing. Please resume your seats. I want to thank the leaders who have spoken for the messages which they have articulated, and they are very useful to members of the community. The Honorable Ministers present, the Mbale city leaders in your distinguished capacities, Mbale district leaders in your distinguished capacities, friends, members of parliament, the chairman of Mbale Industrial Park, the representative of the ambassador of China to Uganda, the religious leaders, the cultural leaders, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Mulembe, Mwesi, Yoga, Jasbiai, I would like to send you greetings from His Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Abache Sele, Mai Janet Kataha Museveni, First Lady, Abache Sele. Greeting you very, very strongly. I am honored to join you here at the Mbale Industrial Park Trade Show and Expo, where several products manufactured at this very park have been exhibited. And I congratulate you very sincerely for this achievement. Mbale Industrial Park is a success story of Uganda's steady progress on the industrialization agenda. Each of the 50 factories here that are producing different products, including textiles, electronics, steel products, and several other products, and creating over 6,000 jobs, is a testament of the economic progress that our country is making. I am particularly happy and encouraged by the fact that some of the products from this industrial park are exported to the East African community neighbors like Kenya, Tanzania, South Sudan, and DRC, Congo, supporting our policy of export promotion and import substitution. This is a strategic reversal of events where Uganda was exporting jobs to other countries through export of unprocessed goods, and therefore I commend the manufacturers here who are helping the country close the importation gap while growing our export trade. I thank and congratulate the business community from the outside, within the region and beyond, for their investments in this industrial park. In the same vein, I thank the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development and all the stakeholders, including the leaders of Mbale City, for working tirelessly to ensure that the investors in this industrial park receive all the necessary support from the government since 2018, when the park was started, to date. In 1986, when the NRM came to power, it pledged in the 10-point program to build an independent, integrated, and self-sustaining national economy. Since 1986, the NRM, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of Uganda, has been consistently working to improve Uganda's manufacturing sector so as to reduce the importation gap. The success of this industrial park and several others across the country, therefore, is an inspiration and reminder to all of us of what is possible in our country if we all listen to His Excellency the President's message and work harder to economically transform our nation. For long, Uganda was, as His Excellency the President has always reminded us, I open quotes, the supermarket of the world, I close quotes. This trade show has confirmed that the NRM and the President's diagnosis of the problem affecting our economy was right. What is also true is that the President's prescription of the solution of the problem was the right one, and industrial parks like this one are a testament of our right direction that the country is taking, and we call upon the support of all stakeholders. In the same vein, please join me to thank the strategic partners, our friends and investors from China, for supporting this industrial park and investing in our country. China has for a long time been a strategic friend and partner, bilateral partner to Uganda, and we value the bilateral relations between China and Uganda because they are of mutual interest and respect and of brotherhood. So I want to thank you very sincerely, our brothers from China. I encourage our friends from China to invest in other sectors of our economy and encourage also other investors from China and other parts of the world to invest in Uganda's manufacturing sector with the prevailing environment of peace, security, the good weather, and the hard-working youthful population which is available. The opportunities for manufacturers and industrialists are limitless. Uganda has a big market of 46 million people, 300 million East African, and 1.5 billion Africans under the continental free trade area. You, our dear investors, should make Uganda the anchor for your access to the rest of East Africa and African market, because Uganda is the best investment destination in Africa, and government will continue to invest in the infrastructure and energy to support the industrialization and manufacturing efforts of the business community and the investors. I would like to thank the organizers of this trade show for coming up with such a noble concept and for the good organization of the series of events here. And I want to thank them for inviting me to come here and see physically what I have been seeing on TV and hearing about on radio. I want to thank you for the invitation. I would like to call upon all the leaders of Mbale City, Mbale District, Bugisu, to support the endeavor of having a very good working relationship between the investors in this industrial park and their workers. I request that the issues that should be addressed in the boardroom, like the issues of wages, should be handled using the channels which are already established between the employer and the employees. And we, the political leaders, if we want to make an input, should join that meeting, which I am sure it's always conducted either annually or quarterly, so that we make our input. To avoid scenarios when you come and speak in the microphone, which look like you are inciting the workers against their employer. Such situations should not arise, because first and foremost, our children are in the workshops. They are doing what they are competent enough to do, and we should encourage them to have a positive attitude as we resolve any other outstanding matter. I promise that I will continue speaking to leaders of this area to preach a message of positivity so that our youth are motivated to continue working. Meanwhile, government assures them of the hope that issues of their employment environment or even the amount of money are being addressed, but in a right channel. I want to thank the ministers for ably responding to the challenges which are being faced by this industrial park, including the challenges to have electricity directly connected to the industrial park, a challenge of ensuring that this industrial park will not flood again, and the issues of tax on imported materials which are used in this industrial park, as the investors are still arranging with the local farmers and businessmen to start using the local materials from here. And including the issue of connectivity, the roads between the park and the neighboring villages, and also within the park. All those issues will be resolved, and the ministers gave timelines when we're in the boardroom, and I want to call upon the ministers to adhere to the timelines which they gave when we're in the boardroom. I would also like to assure the chairman of the industrial park that His Excellency the President has already heard about the challenges faced by the park immediately after our meeting, and he has promised that all those challenges will be resolved as we are heading towards presenting them formally to him, so that those which need resources, the Ministry of Finance will attend to them, and others will be attended to other MDAs as per the policy. Otherwise, I would like to congratulate you once again for this very important ceremony that has shown that the NRM government is consistently and deliberately liberating our people from poverty by providing jobs, but most importantly also providing market to raw materials which our people produce, and they are used here in this industrial park. The people of Bamasaba, His Excellency the President will be coming here soon to visit the people in their enterprises. The President has told us that there are 4 sectors where there are jobs, including manufacturing industry where we are now, commercial agriculture, ICT and services. And also that there are 7 high-value enterprises of dairy farming, poultry farming, fish farming, piggery for those who are not Muslims, fruit farming, coffee, etc., and food for food security. So he will be coming to check on the farmers who have listened to the message of commercial agriculture, because that's where we need resources, we need products in order to bring them here to add value. He will be moving across the whole country, again speaking to all the wananchi as he has always done. And I would like to say that you, the people of Bamasaba, balebe mwisolose, balebe mwilosele kwa ajira NRM ni President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni mu mwaka 2026. Esilu ijeneta ateso ebunite President ne anyanari itunga kere eponeliso mata kesa somsine orere yake konyili pitso bobes kere edola seo na ekaru elukumniare kedaka isare kanyape esa sekun bobongesi kope President ok lo Uganda. When I come back next time, I will speak in Kakwa also, because I know that because of the unity His Excellency the President has cultivated in Uganda, here we have the people who are working in the factory from the north. We have here the people who are working in the factory from Karamoja. We have the people from Central and also from Western. So we should continue maintaining that unity, because unity is strength. I now take this singular honor and privilege to officially open the Mbale Trade Show or Expo, and invite all the people to come and see wonderful products and also buy them. And I have also opened the Grace Foam Mattress Factory. And I have done this for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Vice President, first of all, for giving us the time and the privilege of being here with us today. The trade show is officially open, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a 2-day trade show. The Vice President has officially opened it. Tomorrow, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Robin Nabbanja, will then close it. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, the anthems. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to see off our chief guest and Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, retired Major Jessica Alupo, flanked by our Minister of Investment, Honorable Evelyn Anite, Chairman Paul Zhang, as well from Tiang Tang Group and developer of our industrial park, is also leading our chief guest out of these grounds. Of course, district leaders, area MPs as well are following through. We've been live on UBC TV, Uganda's preferred network, and also would like to thank other media houses present that have covered this event, most notably NTV, local radio stations in the area, bloggers, TikTokers. Job well done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2-day trade show. It is today and tomorrow. Please come, please buy, please support. Buy Uganda, build Uganda. All items are on factory prices. They've been discounted. So whatever you need, you will be able to carry it home today. Thank you once again for coming for day 1. Day 2 will even be more energized and more interesting as we have the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Robin Nabbanja, gracing this event. Once again, a special thanks to the Vice President, retired Major
Well,
Jessica
the trade
Alupo
show has finally started, and it has been launched by the Vice President of the country, that is retired Honorable Jessica Alupo. She opened the show, and now the fair is ongoing until tomorrow, when it will officially be closed by the Prime Minister of the country, that is Honorable Robina Nabanja. Lots of conversations have happened, but one thing that stands out for me is that Uganda's industrialization future is very, very bright, because we have so much that is being made in Uganda for Ugandans. So you should buy Uganda and build Uganda. From us here at the Sino Mbale Industrial Park, we say goodbye, and we'll catch you again next time.